here in Germany get unlimited sick days. Within reason, obviously. This is also unheard of in America at most companies. Most places in America.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be checking out a video titled Working in Germany for 6 months Better Than the USA. So obviously this is going to be an American living in Germany telling their experience about work life in Germany. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. Thank you for watching. Any recommendations, feel free to leave those in the comment section down below. And without further ado, let's get right into this video.
Willkommen. My name is Sean Huggins. I'm an American. Quit his job, packed his bag down to 2 suitcases, sold everything else, and moved to Germany. I've now been working in Germany for 6 months. I want to give you guys my experience, my takeaways so far working in Germany compared to working in America. I'll start with what I consider the negative things about working in Germany. So first and foremost, I talked about this a lot in some of my other videos, but I get paid substantially less here than I did in America. And that's due to a number of reasons. Number one, I'm not using my education or previous work experience from America in my current job. I have a very, very low level manual labor job here. In America, I was working in tech and government jobs, which...
Seriously. He ain't even had to tell us that he's getting substantially less amount of money. Like, bro, if you're doing a different type of job, what do you think? I'm just saying, but yeah, shout out to him. But I literally was like, oh my gosh, really? Germany pays that less? That so much less than what America would pay you for the same job? But nah, that ain't it.
Generally pay better than entry-level manual labor jobs, regardless of what country you're in. I've been trying to land a job here using my previous work experience and using my education, but it's difficult because of my German skills. There are opportunities out there, but obviously it's very competitive, and let's face it, I'm kind of dumb, so it makes it pretty hard for me to find a good job. Now, I have stopped looking for the past few months. We've had so much other stuff going on. I haven't had enough time to really devote to applying to a lot of new jobs. And honestly, the job that I have now isn't so bad, so it just wasn't a priority. Otherwise, I feel like I would have probably found something by now if I really put my head down for all these months and was continuously looking the whole time. Because there are these jobs out there, I just haven't really been looking. That being said, when I first moved here, the first 3 months that I lived here, I applied to about 70 different jobs and got no's from all of them, which is why I have this job now. I needed a job to get my work visa so that I could stay here. One thing led to another. Now I have this job that I'm currently in. Now, this job doesn't pay as much as my job in America, and I will say in general, it seems like jobs in Germany pay a bit less than in general the same job in America. But there are a lot of benefits that I've found so far working in Germany. And really, pay is the only negative about the jobs that I've seen in Germany so far. And that's not to say that the pay is bad, it's just a little bit less than America. However, there are a lot of very nice benefits about working in Germany that aren't very common in America and are very common in Germany. So I'd rather lay out some of the benefits of my job in Germany, and you guys can decide for yourself. Would you rather work in America or would you rather work in Germany? So, into the positives of my job in Germany. To start off, I work in essentially a warehouse entry level.
Before I, let him get into his stuff, but this is my take on, jobs. Like, personally for me, if you're a hard grinder and you just want to make a quick amount of money and do something special, right? Like in, your own company or something, then yeah, working in America would definitely be for you. But when it comes to work forever, the rest of your life in a solid job and security, yeah, Germany definitely would have that.
Physical labor type of job. I make roughly $12.50 an hour, which in my experience is pretty good for these types of jobs. I haven't had a manual labor type of job like this for almost probably 10 years since I was in school still. I've always had office jobs since graduating from university, and back then this would be a pretty good starting hourly rate. I don't know what the standard would be now, but it's not so bad for what the job is. I work 40 hours a week, 9 hours a day, Monday through Thursday, with 1 hour of breaks on top of that. And then half days on Friday. I'm out at noon, and then I have like a 2.5 day weekend, I guess. So that's kind of cool. I also have healthcare, which is great. You need to have healthcare by law in Germany. This is something that I definitely wouldn't have had at this type of job in America. The jobs that I did have in America before coming to Germany, I had healthcare paid for through my employer. But for most entry-level manual labor type of jobs that I'm doing now in America, this is probably not a very common thing. Definitely a plus for Germany. I also get 3 weeks of paid vacation leave every year. Now that is unheard of for a job of this level in America. I had a few relatively good jobs coming out of university in America, decently paying, good benefit office jobs, and I don't think I even got 3 weeks paid leave. I also, here in Germany, get unlimited sick days. Within reason, obviously. This is also unheard of in America at most companies. Most places in America, you have a set amount of sick days that you can have per year. Here in Germany, even at my crappy job, I get unlimited sick days. Obviously, if it...
Do you get, correct me, right, if I'm wrong, but with the sick days, you do still get paid because you're sick, right? So to have unlimited sick days means that you could literally, have like a serious sickness and not worry that the rest of the year you're going to be, out of sick days. That's really special.
Looks like you're abusing it, then maybe you'll have some problems. But if you go to the doctor and get checked out and they say that you need a week or 2 weeks or however long to rest, you get the doctor's note, you bring it into work, there's nothing they can do about it. So you have the 3 weeks of paid leave, you have the unlimited sick days, and then on top of all of that, there are a bunch of national holidays in Germany where we have off as well. So again, even at my crappy entry-level manual labor job, which in America you normally don't get these types of benefits at, even with that kind of job, we have national holidays where we have off just a random Monday, random Tuesday, whatever it might be, on top of unlimited sick days, on top of 3 weeks paid leave. We have all these national holidays where we have off as well. I was used to a lot of these benefits at my previous couple of jobs, but not until I landed my big boy jobs out of university, working in an office, making decent pay, all that kind of stuff. Then I started to see some of these benefits come into play. But before that, if I had a job like this in America, there's no chance I would have all these benefits. And that brings me to what I think was the craziest benefit so far, and that was during the summer, we're working in our warehouse and it gets a little hot. It gets a little toasty here in Germany. It gets up to, wait for it, the low 90s. And we're working in our warehouse.
The low 90s, boy. Listen, now I have a different scale when it comes to temperature, right? Different scale. Like, I'll be honest with you. Well, when it was cold, I usually did wear hoodies when it was cold, but I definitely did feel a lot colder when it was like 1 degree or 2 degrees. I'm talking Celsius right now, right? I did feel the temperature back then, but now I don't feel it as much, right? So yeah, but 90 degrees is like a good day. It's a good day. I'm telling you, it's a good day. But for me now, 90 degrees is a day where I'm melting, right? But yeah, anything above 90 degrees is insanely hot.
House, and all of a sudden word comes down from the top chief upstairs, we're all going home. We're gonna have the day off because it's too hot, in the low 90s. And that happened 2 or 3 times. We had 2 or 3 days off or went home early 2 or 3 different days in the summer because it was too hot. Now, like I said, I've worked in warehouses before in America, and they would work us in well over 100-degree conditions in these giant warehouses with no airflow, no air conditioning, obviously. It would be so hot, and all they would do is maybe give us like a frozen popsicle every day. Or I remember one place gave us headbands, and we were supposed to put these headbands in water and then put them around our head to stop us from falling over from heat exhaustion. And then they sent us back to work in like 110-degree warehouses. We never got no days off. So little stuff like that about Germany makes it pretty cool to actually work here. I definitely can't complain too much, and that's one of the reasons why I haven't landed a better, more high-paying job that fits more with my past experience and fits more with my education. It's because the job that I have now, which is bottom of the rung, manual labor, working in a warehouse for minimum pay, it's really not that bad compared to America, which is pretty awesome. So if you're thinking about moving to Germany, or if
Go do
you
some
are
manual labor,
already
baby.
German and you happen to be watching this video, just know Germany is not a fairy tale land where everything is great and perfect, but it ain't too bad either. And that's it. I just wanted to share some thoughts with you guys about.
Yeah, I really appreciate his perspective, and his perspective, is really, really credible because he did this in the United States, right? So he can tell you about warehouse jobs in the United States, plus in Germany, right? I know nothing about warehouse, right? So I can't tell you, right? But that's a beautiful, comparison. Like literally, like I do believe him regarding the warehouse. Like it's a low paying job. It's nothing special. A lot of people overwork themselves in warehouse jobs, right? Because you get overtime and so on and so forth, because somebody might not show up, whatever type stuff. But at the end of the day, jobs are just jobs. They're not like a freaking what does that make? How do I say that for it to make sense? It's like it's not something that it's something that you should be too stressed over or stressed doing. So yeah, hats off to Germany for actually providing those unlimited in the 3 weeks. Oh man, that's really impressive. But yeah, I'm out of here, guys. Thank you for watching. Until next time, peace.